Tony Gorilla. Where did that name come from?
That name is from a character from the movie Casino, and there's like this one bouncer, like mafia dude, who's called Tony Gorilla, and the band was already called Tony Gorilla before I joined them. So, and when I joined the band, we were thinking about maybe changing it, but I thought also it sounded cool, so we just kept it, and yeah.
It's a good name. It's interesting. It's different.
Yeah.
So you stand out on a bill. Tony Gorilla. What's a Tony Gorilla?
Yeah.
And you're looking. Oh, you're not bad. I think I'll go check them out, just like people did tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's very nice to hear, though.
Yeah. And are you over here just for the Manchester Punk Festival, or are you doing a UK tour?
So we did a UK tour last year. So we played in England, we played in Wales, and we played some really great shows. But this time around, we just came for the festival. So we were asked to play this, and we got asked also to play some other shows. But because we couldn't bring any like equipment with us, because we took a flight and just had our like very basic gear and only the instruments, everything else we got from the place, which was a lovely thing to do from them. And no, we only play this one show. So, but we stick around the whole weekend, and we will leave on Sunday evening, actually.
So you missed just the last few bands on Sunday, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And what have you thought so far of the Manchester Punk Festival?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, it's a huge thing. There's like so many people here, so many places to go and see bands play. And there's like larger venues, or there's this like smaller venues like the Zombie Shack where we played tonight, or like this afternoon, you know. So, but I think also the food and the people that we've met so far, everybody's exceptionally like lovely, you know. I mean, that was our experience already last time when we came to the UK, and we met amazing people. We got fed well. People always complain about the English food and everything, but you know, rather to the contrary, it was great. It was lovely. The food was good. We always had great weather, like fortunately.
It's a very strange thing.
Yeah. So whenever we came and play, or when I was here on holidays also, everybody was always like, it's always so rainy and stuff, but it was always sunny, you know. We were saying like when angels travel, you know, this.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
And what's happening with the band now? Anything new, or are you in the works with anything?
Yeah, actually, yes. So we had a new 7-inch released last year. In the beginning of 2018, but we didn't really like promote it. It's called like No Turning Back, and it's our best output so far, and it condenses everything that our journey has taken us on. So music-wise, because we are 5 very different guys from very different musical backgrounds. There's this metal guy, and there's some rock guy, and I'm more from this like a hardcore background, and my influence grew a little bit, and then we took a little different direction into the more like full-on, full steam, forward, energetic hardcore / punk rock. And I like this development of us. And the No Turning Back 7-inch, it has like 3 songs on it, and I really love that record. And we are now working on brand new material, and we played one song today for I think like 3rd time live, and the response of the crowd is really good for us. And we have a couple of more like in the works, so we are definitely planning on putting out a new record as soon as possible, because you know, we're not like Motorhead putting out a record each year, you know. Or what they like used to do, of course, but we're not that, because we are not doing this like full time, and everybody's like working and has lots of other things to do. The writing process is it takes a long time, because different people coming together, agreeing on a piece of music, sometimes it can get quite tough, and there's sometimes arguing and how to put a song, and everybody seems to sometimes have a like kind of a different idea which direction a song is supposed to go, and often I think it's also this gut feeling that a song tells you when it's done. A song tells you which way to go. A song tells you when to stop, and so on. So, but right now we have, I think, like 4 new songs that are still a little rough around the edges, and we play around with some other new material that we hopefully put out as soon as possible.
For people wanting to buy your material, where can they get it?
I mean, we have a Facebook page, like obviously, so, and people can just, I mean, I'm doing this Facebook page, so when people write to our Facebook page, they end up in my folder, so, and then I'm going to answer the stuff, and people can order it from us online or through our website or through
Are you on Bandcamp?
I'm not sure.
That's okay.
We are probably. The thing is that one of our guitarists, Roald, he does some other little things like that. I'm not sure if it's always like up to date. I think we have some Bandcamp stuff which is like really old, because like I said, the band used to sound a lot different, and we changed the sound a little bit, and earlier it was more like it has this sort of a Misfits vibe, but then we were like, you know, there is already the Misfits. So, and I changed also the singing back to what I usually used to sing.
Right.
And so, because it's a thing, when I joined the band, they had a different sound. They were more rock and rollish, punk rockish, and then I kind of try to like hit that kind of thing, and it was fun for a while. But now I think we're on a different path, and I think it's a good development, and it's fun, and the shows are fun, people are great, and I personally love it. So.
And you've got a great sound. I really enjoyed it. But I did notice, and that was going to be one of my questions, just looking at the T-shirts and hearing the sound of the band, and I'm seeing Turbo Jugend. You've got Cro-Mags. I saw Sick of It All, or was it Sick of It All? I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, these guys come from very different backgrounds. I now understand that.
Yeah.
And I think it helps the band as well.
Yeah. So one of the recent feedbacks has been that there's quite a variety in our music, and I think that I would also consider it a good thing. Because if you go to a show and you have like 3-4 bands and they all sound very similar and they play the same kind of sound, and you get bored so easily, and you're like, okay, when are they finished? So, but the diversity in our sound, which kind of also represents maybe each and every one of us, and this is just what people are. I like all kinds of music. I used to be, let's say 20 years ago, I used to be more narrow-minded with music and everything, hardcore, nothing else, you know. But then I broadened the horizon. I like all kinds of music, and I think in each and every genre there's at least like one song for everybody.
Exactly.
And not a kind of for everybody, but I think there's like in every genre there's a song that you like. You know, it may be pop, it may be metal, it may be punk. Who cares? You know,
it's going to be something that you enjoy, even if it's like, I don't know why I like this song. It's not what I like, but I love this. And I have quite a few like that myself.
That is like, it doesn't depend on the genre. So, you know, I mean, maybe if you're like a bit younger and you just found your niche and you find a specific sound and you're just getting interested in more bands that just sound like that, and then you kind of in this genre, and you get to know a scene maybe, or a crowd of people, and you're really going for it. But I think also that this changed a little bit with the people. So when they have their like playlists nowadays, it's all like mixed, and I think that can only be a good thing, because the more influences you have, otherwise you're just in this bubble, you know, in this echo chamber where it's just like one thing, and it's very hard to grow out of that. Or maybe, I'm not sure if it's the right or a correct thing to say, like to reach more people, because it's not just about like reaching more people, it's not about like commercializing things. But of course we like to play in front of a crowd of when the club is packed, you know, and the more reach we have, you know, the more energy just gets or hits us back. And I think that's what live music is all about the energy in the room, and you got to feed it to the people. You get the feedback, you know, and I love that, especially on like festival. I mean, it's kind of band after band after band. You miss a lot, you know. Even if you schedule it, there's like tons of really good bands playing at the same time in different places, and you cannot see everything. You know?
We ran from Rash Decision, which is kind of similar vein to you guys, down here to you guys, and there was an acoustic guy just over there and a couple others playing.
Yeah.
And you can't be in every place. You can't clone yourself. So
good thing is that all these like smaller venues, they're closer together.
Yeah.
The large venue is a little bit off from here, but and I don't know if there's also people that only consider the large like main venue to be the festival, or is everybody's just like pouring in and out and checking out the bands. So I don't know.
With Manchester Punk Festival, people do tend to go up into the Zombie Shack, which is a small venue, and go to the big one. In fact, some of them don't even go to the big one and just go and see all the smaller bands. So it's a pretty open, and because it is such a diverse lineup and everybody is spread out, people do tend to stumble into things and find out different things they weren't expecting to hear and falling in love. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think that's also what I love about this festival, like that you're given this opportunity to see so much, you know. And maybe there are some people that like going to the large venue and they stay there. But I mean, like I said earlier, we're going to be here the whole weekend, and at least I'm trying to see as many bands as possible, you know. Of course, maybe later on I'm going to eat something and chit chat to some
a few
people.
beers and
not for me though, but
no, okay, no beers for you.
Maybe some alcohol-free Weizen.
We'll find you some Coke or Pepsi or something like that, and we'll just give you the caffeinated version. That's it. And I want to thank you very much for speaking with me. Dank u wel, or vielen Dank, sorry.
Yeah. So thanks for having us. And I wish you a lovely time here at the Rebellion Festival, and lots of great interviews. And I hope you find what you're looking for. And I hope to see you guys, around and again. And
I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of the festival.
Yeah, will do. Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely. Thanks a lot.
Myself. Thanks for sticking around. You could be anywhere today, but you came here. Thanks a lot from the bottom of our hearts. This was called